I'm at the Indianapolis International Airport, and for the last 10 years, passengers passing through this terminal have voted this the best airport in America. And keeping it safe is the job of the TSA's Explosive Canine Unit. Security specialist Keith Gary and Ari, his German short-haired pointer, are both part of TSA's Explosive Canine Unit. It may look like they're just walking back and forth across the hall, but this is serious business.
They were doing a what we call a choke point, so they were cutting behind the wake of people, kind of picking up that smell. If you think of the old Peanuts characters in Pigpen, how he had that smoke trail behind him, that dog will pick up that trail and they will identify the trained smell that they're looking for, and then follow that to source and identify and tell us what they're going after.
Keep your eye on the guy in the ball cap. Specialist Freya Rossi and Canine Rossi demonstrate what happens when explosives are detected. The guy's a plant, and he really is carrying explosive material. How many dogs are working here at the airport?
Can't go into specific details, but we have several teams that are TSA handled canine teams, and then we also have some that are airport police teams that are actually also TSA teams. The great thing about our dogs is they're a mobile screening force, so we can use them in various locations, whether it be out on the ramp, in the terminal areas, in baggage claim, wherever we need them, they're able to search and deter that threat that's out there.
Here's that same plant again in the pre-flight seating area. Notice how Ari signals he's found explosives? That's called a passive reaction. It might be a bomb, and the last thing they want is to trigger an explosion. I gotta ask. Somebody comes to the airport, they had weed in their bag, and they see Ari coming. What do they need to do?
They don't have to worry too much, because that's not Transportation Security Administration's goal to find that. We're not out to search for that, and our dogs aren't trained for that.
That's not what Ari's looking for.
No, and we don't want to mix training a dog for finding explosives and narcotics at the same time.
Ari's job has life and death consequences. But to him, it's just a game of hide and seek.
At the end of the day, all they're doing is they know when they find and they identify, they're getting their reward, and this is the highlight of their day to get their toy.
And he definitely loves his reward.
He doesn't want to give up his reward because that's his paycheck.
Watching them work together, it's hard to believe that Ari washed out of the TSA service at another airport. Keith took over his training, and his success with Ari was one of the reasons he was chosen as TSA's Handler of the Year in 2020. What made you decide this was what you wanted to do?
I wanted to become a canine handler because I've always loved dogs. I've always loved working with them. I've been with the agency myself for 17 years and doing canine specifically for 10 years.
Keith and Ari are living examples of that adage, choose a job you love and you'll never have to work a day in your life.
You got your toy? I mean, what better job is there in the world to, come to work with your best friend every day and work with them and play hide and seek games, even though there's a true threat out there. To us, it's a fun game.
As someone who regularly travels through the Indianapolis International Airport, I mean it when I say, Keith and Ari, thank you for your service. For Pet Pals TV, I'm Steve Sweitzer.